is now time for On the Road, presented by Best Western. Obviously, we're on the road here in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and Jay,
they're ready.
The fans are ready.
Big Suey.
Yeah, how is it to be on the road again, though?
I love it.
First game on the road.
We had good dinner last night.
Yeah.
We got a good crowd today.
Yeah.
Kentucky and Arkansas, all the teams losing to non-ranked opponents in the top 10. It's a good environment today. I feel something good.
Definitely a very good environment. Very excited to see the matchup today when Kentucky comes here. Now, you just mentioned the upsets. Kentucky obviously had an upset earlier this week. We were talking a little bit offline about why you think the upsets are happening more this season than we've seen in past seasons. Why exactly is that?
Look, I think players and coaches have so much more to deal with, right? Even than 5 years ago, you have coaches that are talking to me before games about, I have to go raise capital. You know, I have players on my team that want to increase their salaries each year. I'm recruiting players on my own team. And also from players, you got agents, you have accountants. You've always had that. But now you have your own schedule outside of the team schedule. So I think all these things act as distractions, and time spent together, you don't have that continuity. You don't have that team chemistry, and it's harder for teams to find that.
Yeah, for sure. It's been very rough and very interesting to watch the changes when it comes to college sports in general.
Yeah.
Let's talk about another blue blood team, two of them, Kansas and UNC, both top 10 teams, both teams 16-3. We saw them in 2022 in the national championship. When you think about their matchups that they have this weekend, who are you most impressed with?
I'm most impressed with North Carolina, probably, just because of the fact I think R.J. Davis is playing like one of the best guards in the country. Obviously, with their size, Armando Bacot. Harrison Ingram, low-key, is one of the secrets of their team. His versatility, he's a secret Swiss Army knife that they can use defensively and offensively. And when I think about Kansas, I think their lack of athleticism makes their margin of error that much slimmer. They don't have depth. They struggle to shoot the ball from the outside. I still think they're a team that can do well in the Big 12. I just don't see them having as much success in NCAA tournament due to that lack of depth.
All right. Let's move over to Purdue, right? They've been kind of inconsistent, but they've always been...
Oh, they don't like Purdue, huh?
Obviously, they love him. They've always been a top team in the country, right? Jay Billis said that he feels like they are his national title favorite. Do you agree with Jay in that assessment?
Yeah, I would say as of right now they are. But look, with some of the losses they've had on the road, like, to me, this whole season is up in the air. Like, prime example, like, we're here in Fayetteville, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, coming off a loss to Ole Miss, Eric Musselman and company, they're disappointed. But when you have opportunities against a team like Kentucky here at home,
right,
you feel like, we got a chance. Like, it's not like Arkansas doesn't have talent. And that's my same thing when I see Purdue. I'm like, okay, they have talent, but you catch them on an off day. There's no dominant team in college basketball. So for me, this thing is wide open. A team like Purdue on an off day, they can lose to a team like Northwestern, and a team like Kentucky, they can lose right here to Arkansas.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It feels like that has been the storyline across the board in college basketball. We're very excited to be here in Fayetteville. Obviously excited to be out here. That was On the Road, presented by Best Western.